Hello, my name is Gabriel Rioseco. I'm a PhD student and candidate in energy systems at the University of Queensland. My presentation and poster is on understanding the opportunities and costs of planning and operating a power system with high shares of variable renewable energies. Large and sustained greenhouse gas emission reductions are required in the electricity sector to meet climate change targets. And variable renewable energy, as solar PV and wind, are key technologies for decarbonizing electricity system. Thus, their penetration will likely increase significantly in the upcoming years. However, as these technologies are variable, integrating high shares of solar PV and wind can cause additional challenges and costs at a whole system level. These costs have been recently termed VRE integration costs. And the aim of this study is to capture and quantify these costs, measure how they vary with higher VRE share, and to define the least cost system configuration to minimize them. For this, the whole Australian National Electricity Market, or NEM, is modeled through a novel capacity planning model with an embedded short-term unit commitment and dispatch formulation. So the capacity planning representation can capture the long-term economic investment decision of the electricity system, whereas the unit commitment formulation is used to capture with more details the operational behavior of the system. 5 scenarios of VRE shares are considered, ranging from 20% VRE penetration to 40, 60, 80, and 100% VRE share cases are considered. Mixed results are found when VRE penetration is increased. For instance, when the VRE penetration is between 0 or 35%, we can see a zero or even negative VRE integration cost. This means that up to a 35% VRE penetration, there are net savings for increasing solar PV and wind in the system. Above this level, we can start seeing VRE integration costs. For instance, at 40% VRE penetration, we see total integration cost of $12 per megawatt hour, and they can increase to more than $100 per megawatt hour at 100% VRE penetration. The 3 main elements that explain this cost are first, the reduced utilization of the dispatchable plants. This means that as VRE penetration increases, the capacity or utilization factor of the dispatchable plants in the system are reduced. Thus, their specific generation cost increases. Second, overproduction cost of VRE. As more and more VRE is introduced in the system, we see more VRE output that is curtailed, and this also increases its specific capital cost, increasing in turn total system cost. And third, storage and backup cost also increase considerable when more and more solar PV and wind is introduced in the system. In fact, a 55% or more capital cost reduction in battery showed to have one of the greatest impacts on reducing overall VRE integration cost. In this context, one of the main conclusions of this study is that an holistic approach should be considered when analyzing the integration of VRE technologies in electricity system, because their impacts can be seen at a wider system level. Moreover, this whole system analysis permits to identify key areas for technical and economic and policy research on measures to mitigate the challenges of VRE integration. Thank you.